Yo, how's it going to anybody that chose to click on this video? This is just going to be a short little thing about me adding some details to make my village I'm working on feel more alive. I'm in the spider farm right now that I made in the last video. This thing has 4 cave spider spawners all within range of this point. The drops are pretty crazy for just like a normal spawner mob farm. I also threw some villagers down here to trade the string for the string that I get for emeralds. They're just stuck in this cave spider cave. But the first thing I want to do to the village today is light up everything because some of my villagers in their houses have died from zombies breaking in. Then I want to add a few houses around to just give the village more life, and also add some details around like carts or boxes or farms or stuff like that and make the paths better. Alright, first things first, let's light this place up. I have materials to make little lampposts like this, and then wherever I don't think it looks good to put a lamppost, I'm going to put these little glowing vines. I have this texture pack on that shows me where mobs will spawn because I don't want a single like spawnable chunk in this in my village. So let's just build it up like this. There we go. Alright, so yeah, now I'm just running around placing glow lichen everywhere so that mobs can't spawn. This village is kind of on top of a mountain, so the end goal here is to light up the whole area where the village is. And then have a 2-block or higher leap to get up to where I am so that no mobs can get up no matter what. So it's perfectly safe no matter what, even though there's not a wall. And then I can just have villagers roaming around the village without anything that could ever happen to them. They're all safe. Alright, time to start building, which is realistically the whole reason I'm playing on this world, is to get better at building and also get better at video editing because I am new to both of these things. But this is going to be another villager house with maybe a sugarcane farm in it, and then that's going to be a horse stable to the left. My poor horse is in the sheep pen. Alright, this house is coming together. I'm trying out a new little block palette here with some dark oak and some other things. I think it looks good. It still needs a lot of details and work. Obviously, it needs an interior, it needs a roof, windows. But I used these lecterns as a banister. I thought it looked good. I just wanted to show that. I'd seen that done before, so it's not like I created it. But yeah, I think it looks good, but I'm going to finish the house up real quick. Alright, house is done. It's looking good. I tried a bunch of other extra details and stuff that I had never really done on a house before, like windows in the roof and stuff like that. And I think it turned out good. I'm gonna put a automatic sugarcane farm in here, and maybe even a melon farm on the second floor. Just a small little thing. All right, I've been tinkering around building a few things. I put this wheat farm in the middle of the village just to fill up the space here. And I also needed some wheat to feed my animals. I didn't think a house would look good in this spot just because of the hill. But yeah, I added some rock and moss around it just to give it some, like a little wall. Let me sleep real quick. Yeah, but I think it looks good. It fills up the space nicely. Something needs to be done with those windows. Put a little like shelf there. But also, I built this little chicken coop back here. I got the new chickens and the old chickens. I thought these new chickens really looked like roosters almost. So we have like hens and roosters. And there's some hoppers in here collecting some of the eggs. Some of them are going to waste. But I don't really need eggs for anything, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, in this video, I'm going to do 3 more houses, I think. But right now, before I do that, I'm going to texture this like path a little bit better. Like I added like these stones, the new bushes, and just some like leaves over here to look like bushes, and moss on the ground. But I'm going to do this to the entire path all around the village first. I think it adds so much more like just details to the village. Yeah, I'm going to go all around this path here. I think it really needs it, and then I will hop into the next 3 houses. Alright, I'm going to actually push these horse stables back a little bit because I want it to work as a bend with the path. And then so I can fit another 2 houses in between here. So I'm going to put another house here, maybe like a forge or like a blacksmith type house. So this is the shape I'm going with for the, oh my god, it just started raining. For the stables, I kind of have an idea in mind of what I want to do already, so I'm just going to throw it together real quick. I'm just gonna like put fences in like this, then a back wall, and probably a stone roof or something. All right, just like that is done. That was real quick. I probably only spent 20 minutes on this build. I used the new shelf blocks that I updated to the like shelf update. But yeah, put in new shelves. I think they look real cool. But I'm gonna go breed up some horses so I can fill this thing up. And yeah, now I'm gonna put like the forge or whatever right here, and then I don't know, some other building right here. All right, here we go. This is the foundation for the forge or whatever. I turned off the shaders because I feel like building in shaders is kind of like a handicap or whatever. You got to build without shaders, and then if you want to turn shaders on to look at it afterwards, then you can. But I added like a fog mod so that even without shaders, the fog makes the shadows look a little better. But yeah, this is the, let's see what you got, buddy. Absolutely nothing. Yeah, but the fog makes it look a little better even without the shaders. But let me throw this together after I, yeah. All right, just like that, most of this place is done. I'm getting real quick at throwing these builds together. This is my first time using these new copper blocks. I think they look good. I'm just gonna wait for them to oxidize instead of like oxidizing them initially. But yeah, I think this little like furnace area looks good. I'm gonna put like a super smelter in it, or just like a faster furnace inside here. Let me throw the anvil down real quick, because it wouldn't be forged without an anvil. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, I'll come back when this whole thing's finished. You know, I really thought this would look super satisfying to do that, but it really didn't. Really didn't at all. Yeah, it's not too bad. I think I like it. All right, finished up the forge. Let's run back here and take a look at it. Yeah, I am really liking that. That is nice. It could use a few more details on the build itself, but I'm loving the like outdoor forge area, and especially when that copper ages. Yeah, I'm really liking this. I want to add more stuff like this, just like barrels and stuff all around this area. Just to give it more life, you know. I think that's kind of the whole point of this video and what I'm doing here. Here's a super smelter. I'm kind of adding stuff to all these builds, so I have like farms and stuff set up for me to do bigger builds. Like this is something I'll use to smelt a lot of one thing down if I'm doing a big build later in the future. But yeah, this is it so far. I think now I'm gonna add little details. Hey kitty, like this barrel all around this place. Alright, I lied. I am gonna put a little outdoor area, the roofed outdoor area here, not a house. I think it's just a little switch up the feel of the place. I added like water trays, this well. But yeah, I'm gonna throw some villagers in here, I think. Alright, it's finished up. This also was really quick to build. I just put some like tables and chairs in there. However, these guys will not take the jobs I'm trying to assign them. They're both the barrel job, whatever this is, a fisherman or something. They won't take this job, these jobs. There's no barrels near them, and they just won't change. They've never been traded with. I don't know what is going on with these guys, but I'm just going to leave them here for now. I lit the whole place up, so hopefully no mobs can get into there and get them in any way. But yeah. Alrighty, here we are. I am done with everything I want to do for the day, or for this video, so I'm just going to walk around and show you guys everything. I'm going to show you everything I've done in this world, not just what I did in this video. So this is my like base where I've been kind of working out of, where all my chests are. And then as you go out here, I added some hay here and this little fireplace with a horsey, and I just built these trees. I'm not the best at building these trees. They're not great. But yeah, it's a nice view out here. I want to do something with this whole landscape eventually. I hit that little pink guy back there. But yeah, So I put these little like hay things in here just like to show that they're like bundling up this hay, the people that live here, and storing it someplace. This is also a house I built in an earlier video. Some librarians in here, a cartographer. They're standing on honey blocks. That's how they can't like jump out of there. So it doesn't look like they're like trapped. They're just on a honey block. Here I have that house. I have kind of the same thing. It doesn't look as good. I added this little cart and this coal to my mine here. I did the rest of this mine in a different video. I just didn't show that I did this today. These are supposed to look like logs because they used logs going down this, going down into the mines. But I don't know. I don't know if I really love it. I'm gonna do this whole like cracked wall all the way down, but I just didn't really feel like doing it yet. I think that would look good though. Yeah, this place definitely needs a little more work for sure. But if we come out here, a lot of these trees I already did, but some of them were done today. Like I think these two to the right were done today. A little wheelbarrow right there, and also, yeah, I love this design. I stole that off the internet. But cart design, so show they're wheeling out the hay. This is grown here. And then this is one of the new houses I made today. Looks pretty good. I think this might be my favorite one in the world so far. Chicken coop looks good. Let's see if I have any eggs in here. How many? Oh my god. Alright. Looks good. I'm shocked there's that many eggs, even though there's literally only 2 spots they can stand for the hoppers. That is ridiculous. Eventually it's gonna be filled up and I won't need any more. Oh my god. Alright. But yeah, I built this tree today and that tree. These trees take a while, even though they don't look the best. So in here, this is the interior, the sugarcane farm, a couple like merchants or like store keeps here. There's the sugarcane, and then up here, similar thing. This is a melon farm. I forgot the name of it. Out here is Bannister, or like balcony. All right. Now, let's go back down. This is my pumpkin farm. That's why I did the other two. Here, I can show you real quick. The interior kind of sucks in here, but I have all these villagers that can trade all these. They've all been cured, so they're real cheap. Not many pumpkins. I just traded it. But yeah, so I have all these farms set up just to get me going for the future. They're all really small farms. They don't produce much. And then in here, another build I did in the last one is just a little library. I kind of like the scattered look of it. These guys are like doing research on their lecterns. I got a desk. I love the fact that you can do that with a honey block, so it really looks like they're like just working there and not like trapped. Here's this build I just did. I put a little guy in there too. I want villagers all over this world. And eventually, I want villagers walking around the world. But I need the person that has my mod that allows for no crop trample to update their shit so I can have villagers not trample the crops. Because right now, they would just walk all over everything, and then I would have to constantly be fixing it. And I have to light the place up better, like all around. So yeah, here's a little water trough for the horses. They won't actually drink it, but it's fine. Got some more horses in there. Nothing in here yet. Oops. Yeah, alright. And then the outdoor area, one of my favorite builds, I just threw a tree right next to it too, because it kind of like, it adds to it a little bit. But yeah. These guys finally took their jobs. It took 8 years. I should probably like lock in their trades so that they don't lose them again. And lastly, I made that well. But yeah, that is it for today. Future me is gonna build out this way, build something down here. I don't really know yet, but thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.